So guys, I usually never do stuff like this, but since we have 1.5 hours until Game Fest slop starts, I wanted to watch this video. You recommended it, but I don't know. Everyone is talking about this right now, so I thought, hey, you know what? It sounds interesting. Let's see what it's all about, right? I mean, Legos. What could possibly go wrong? I literally never heard anything about this, so I'm gonna be surprised.
Spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever. It's estimated to be worth around $200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen.
Damn, $200,000
thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment, I promised Brian that I would not end this video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. But anyways, the thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and Minifigs.
Bricks and Minifigs, the biggest toy store of its kind.
Is the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego store.
For collectors, Bricks and Minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos. So what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local Bricks and Minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere.
Do you have a thing called Lego adults? Kind of like Disney adults, but for Legos? It sounds real in my head, but I'm afraid to know if it's actually true or not.
Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like, all the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and filled the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country. I reached out to corporate to let them know, hey, this is something that's coming up in the next like 4 to 5 months.
She told the Bricks and Minifigs head corporation that she was planning on selling the store, so the corporation actually was able to find a buyer to buy it from her.
They let me know that they had somebody who
Well,
was
do you have
interested in
captions?
purchasing a franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. Wasn't until Brandon got
Yeah,
there.
I know Lego is for grown-ups, but some people are taking it way too far. They make it their entire personality. I think that's like the worst thing in the world, right? That's what's so bad with Disney adults. It's not the fact that you went to Disney. It's just the fact that you make it your entire personality, which is cringe.
That he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called.
What?
I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that night without the inventory. I was also told I was not going to be able to stay there long enough to do that inventory.
But we don't just have to take this woman's word for it. She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there. In the security cam footage, it's him at the store kicking her out. In that footage they sent us is Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman got kicked out of her own store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it.
What?
So, Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Called the store and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taking over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah. I am the owner of about half your store's inventory. All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, well, you better get to learn about it because I have a contract, I have photo evidence, video evidence, like that is our collection. So I went down to the store, brought a copy of the contract. We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back. We can go that route or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's gonna happen. If we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long, and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth and what you ever would have gotten on it, that it ain't worth it, man.
Yo, that's crazy he outright said that. That is absolutely wild. And by the way, make no mistake, that's exactly how big corporations win court cases. They just win the battle of attrition. The Lego Mafia, exactly. And this is like a very common occurrence, unfortunately. You can never win against big corporation, and they know that. So 99% of the time, people just settle.
So if that's the route you want to go...
By the way, the editing is like really good on this video. Crazy good. It's gonna be a good one.
What am I to do at that point?
Bricks and Minifigs knows that this family, especially with the father's health, doesn't have the resources to take them to court.
Yeah.
And almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos. At this point, it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face that they stole the world's largest Legos.
You did all of that for 25 likes? Bruh, you can't be serious, man. I swear to God, these losers, they're constantly fiending for clout and cash, and they have like nothing behind them. That is absolutely wild.
Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled. How the hell can a corporation get away with it?
It wasn't like comments, but still, it's like nothing.
Yeah.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs. We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So I called one of them to find out why.
They were being silenced.
They were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, you know, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling pretty hopeless.
It eats me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now. Because it didn't seem like I have any path to go.
Exactly. The average person would give up 100%. If you don't have the means to go against big corporation, like, you won't take that risk. 100%.
Well, I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So immediately I went to my car, picked up some friends, and started driving 16 hours to this Bricks and Minifigs store. And I will do literally whatever it takes. Even if I have to take down the entire police force, I will stop at nothing until this family gets their entire Lego Star Wars collection back.
Base.
And now 16 hours later, we're finally pulling up to the Bricks and Minifigs store. So I started a pair of spy camera glasses. That's what I'm gonna use to film this. And honestly, I kind of just want to hear Bricks and Minifigs side of the story.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
It's pretty good. So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big like Star Wars collection set, I think.
You're not on Twitch? No, I'm not feeling like committing crimes at the moment.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
I won't get any views
I'm not
there.
harassing you.
No, you are. Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed by watch.
What?
Cameras. I am being harassed.
You're being harassed by who?
Literally, all I did was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me. But I wasn't going to leave the store without hearing her side of the story. Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these Lego sets will remain his until sold. Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here, legally this does not count as harassment. Instead, the manager should be checking the store's inventory to see if these sets are still in their store.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that.
You can go ahead and leave, and I'm gonna ask you one more time. This is the last time.
Man,
Do not look at-
they put the Karen in the front of the store. They knew how to deter new people from coming. No wonder this entire place is empty. I don't. She's like the Balrog. She's blocking the bridge. You can get in.
You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract. But finally, she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
You've been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little
Shifting
does
the blame,
manager know,
Base.
I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
How's it going?
And this was corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated. And we can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions.
Got her.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them. That doesn't involve us.
So I showed the manager what corporate Bricks and Minifigs said.
When corporate tells me this, I'm supposed to come back to the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
That's fine.
No, this is what corporate told us.
I'm
not
happy that's what corporate told
email.
you. For the last time, I'm asking you to leave the store.
Can you give me a reason to leave, I guess?
Have you guys heard me ask him several times?
I don't know about you guys, but to me, it kind of seems like the only reason she's asking me to leave the store is to cover up this $200,000 theft.
You need to leave. How many times have you been asked to leave?
Was there a reason you're asking me to leave?
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. You
Dude,
need to...
it's literally like an Oblivion NPC. No, I think Oblivion NPC has more lines than her. So, my bad.
I've asked you how many times to leave. I've been asking to leave.
Eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifigs store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So,
What you
basically, I just wanted to get some of the Legos back that you guys still have. I think I'm looking for the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the Legos are still here. The only thing is the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property. It's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear, so I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back from my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come pick him up. Because you guys still have him, right?
Bro, why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, it's his. He owns the Legos.
He triggered the same voice line.
Own the Legos?
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Oh, wait, he triggered the other voice line.
The police are showing up right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, at least the police are here now, so once I show him the contract
violated
we're in
the
with the
law.
store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were going to sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So they
Well, but they have our sets, though, yeah.
I understand that. Right here, the factor is that they don't want you. They're a private owned store, and they don't want you on the front. Okay.
But I don't want them to
Halt.
keep the Lego sets, though.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos.
Again, I'm not that familiar with the law, but can you just kick someone randomly like that? I guess it is a privately owned store, I think, maybe. I'm not that sure. Actually, I'm actually, like, not that sure about that. Maybe you guys know better than I do. But can you just kick someone randomly and refuse to adhere their reasoning? Maybe they just should go to court and that's it. I'm not really that sure. They're stealing the Lego, so they obviously don't want you here. Yeah, of course. The police are here to protect us, as usual. I'm actually surprised that the police officer took him, like, so quickly out there without even trying to understand what was going on.
For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Okay.
trespass for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you
What?
could be arrested. Okay.
Oh, so how do I get the Legos back then if I can't go in the store?
Okay, we talked about that. Do you understand the trespass portion? If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay.
So.
Okay. Again, Rob, if you come back, we're in the car and we're gonna arrest you.
Brian did warn me that the police are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store, and if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we are going to be arrested.
Is there I guess, a reason why they're able to just take all the Legos and not give it back, or?
So, we just gotta leave. Okay,
I just have to leave?
So, leave now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to be in the parking lot?
No. So this is all private property.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay?
We've been filming for 10 minutes and I'm already trespassed from Bricks and Minifigs, which is like the whole location of the video. So how do I film a video at Bricks and Minifigs now if I can't even legally go back there? So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire company, Ammon McNeff, he personally came out to talk to us.
So what's going on?
Bro, come on. I'm not gonna make another Oblivion NPC joke, but are you kidding me? Like, they're not even making it difficult for me. That's crazy. It just right itself. I'm not gonna say it.
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's
Brian Mansell.
What?
Okay, and who's that?
He's a guy.
He's getting bugged.
He had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened.
I mean, it did happen. Yeah, it does happen.
No, we did not.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them. I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I'm not lying to you.
Wait, by the way, guys, you can't really see it because my camera is kind of in the way. That was 2 years ago. That's no, 3 years ago. I'm getting older by the minute. That's crazy. Wow. That's actually insane. So this situation just blew up now. I mean, well, that's crazy. That was a thorough investigation, it seems like.
We both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't know that.
So, I showed him some social media posts his own company made that are still up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets. And these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000. But all of these claims are from his own company. We just caught the CEO of the entire company red-handed in a lie. Yeah, it's crazy to me that even the CEO is in on this cover-up. But anyways, now that we just caught the CEO in this lie, I wanted to let him know that it's going to be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now. If you just want to give it back now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think you guys would prefer the easy way.
He got triggered. He got triggered.
Hard way, I don't think you guys are really going to like it.
No, okay.
But we're getting it back either way, so it's like you can either...
So you can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now, I will call the cops.
So you don't want to do the easy way?
So you're threatening me. What you are doing right now is illegal. It's an extortion.
No, according to the law, you have to actually try to reach the other side for a settlement before going to court. That is according to the law, and I do know that. So he's clearly trying to make amends with you and like, hey, brother, you want to just do it the easy way? We don't have to go to court. We don't have to go through all of the process. Nobody wants this. Like, just give it back. And he clearly doesn't care. So, yeah, hard way it is. Okay, let's go.
So, catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Absolutely.
Okay, you've been asked to leave. Please leave.
And with that, Bricks and Minifigs has made their decision. I presented them very politely with the easy way, and they said, heck no. Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way.
Ooh. Salvador Dali isn't going to like that one.
But now it's pretty much the super hard way because the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to the store, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
So, we all regrouped together to rewatch the footage I've gotten so far. And there was one thing the manager said that might be a way forward for us.
I have not heard anything from the owners.
Oh.
So you need to leave.
Can I talk to the owners then, or?
You go ahead and call the owners.
Do you have their number?
I'm not giving it to you.
Why won't you give it to me?
Yeah, I understand it's corruption, but like, don't tell me, like, don't spoil. Like, how do they got the police on it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I guess we're gonna see. I guess it's not Game Fest. Game Fest is in 2 hours. Sorry, 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours, Game Fest starts. Maybe I'll put the timer back, I'm not sure. It's just kind of obscuring it away.
Because isn't that the logical next step if we're supposed to work with the owners?
Well, you have all the information right there, right?
I have the Lego sets you guys have, but I don't have the owner's number, no. So, yeah, if you give me if that's what you want me to do, then you can give me the number and I can...
No, I want you to leave.
Basically, she's putting all of the blame on the owner of the store, which is good to find out. The only problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could call him.
I'm not giving you anything.
But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
But you have his number, or?
No, I don't have any of their numbers.
Dang.
That's why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact the owners of the store, but with no contact info. So I try to contact the store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
The manager is really trying to protect the store owner from getting in trouble. So if she's not going to give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way.
When she hands me the phone, we might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego.
Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh. However, the number was way too blurry on the spy glasses.
No, it's so blurry.
So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't. So I checked their business records, but everything got scrubbed. This owner is really going to any length he can to stay fully anonymous. After watching the footage over and over, my final conclusion is, yeah, the manager sucks. But she's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing because she's brainwashed. But luckily for me, through my YouTube career, I've infiltrated tons of cults and I've personally—
Damn, that's crazy. He had 400k subs. Now he has 1 million. Jesus, man, that video bumped the hell out of his channel. But good, you know what? I'm glad we're seeing more and more investigative YouTubers popping the hell off, because there's so much corruption and like bad practice that's out there, and I'm glad we're calling it straight. I mean, I do what I do because I like calling out game companies and stuff for all of the crap they're doing and pulling off, and that's why I mainly just cover Blizzard shenaniganry, because Blizzard are keen on giving me infinite content due to how many bad things they're engaging with on a daily basis. So it's just easier for me. But I'm so glad we have like on the surface people like out there literally investigating this stuff. We have like Nick Shirley, all of these people, like that's great, awesome. Like we need more of them people. We need more people uncovering like bad actors. We need that. Society needs to heal. And as stupid as it may seem, like, oh, it's just a Lego. No, it really isn't. It's a part of a much bigger corporation scheme. And we don't want to see any of that. Everyone wants to have a fair shot against big corporations, and this is a step in the right direction, especially when like the police is covering for them apparently. I'll guess we'll see why next, but yeah, it's absolutely
some of the most intense and crazy brainwashing in the entire world. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure that I could brainwash one of these Bricks and Minifigs employees way harder than any corporate offices could. And yes, that's the plan. Brainwash the Bricks and Minifigs employees to be on my side. Yeah, I'm starting a Lego cult.
He's activating the spells.
A true cult would never actually call themselves a cult. They always disguise themselves as something else. So, yes, I'm actually just starting a regular old Lego club. Yep, that's what we're calling it. My friend Victor is going to be the cult recruiter. I dressed him up to look like a famous YouTuber so he would look powerful, and the employees here will have to listen to him.
My name's Victor. We're going to Bricks and Minifigs.
Yeah. America is cooked? I don't think America is cooked. I think we just need the silent majority to wake up and start calling out bad actors. That, again, like, that's why I'm so glad people are out there doing that. I think most people agree that corporation greed is bad, right? Like, it's not a political issue, it's just real life. Like, everyone can agree on that. It's just a matter of, are we going to call it or not? That's it. So I'm glad more people are waking up. Yeah, thing is, these corporations don't even see you as human. They don't think a person of equal value to them. I know. Again, corporations like are really bad, especially when they reach mega level and that nobody cares about you, right? And they always win court cases by battle of attrition and all that stuff. And that's why it's important to speak about it. That's why I'm glad we're being given a platform by YouTube and like other websites that actually can help us deal with that. That's awesome.
Let's go!
Oh, hey to everyone who
we
joined.
are heading into the store right now.
He was doing amazing, but we had to make sure that these employees know that Victor is the real deal.
Dude, that's crazy! Dang, let's go! Yo, we got a fan over here. 1, 2, 3. Toys for everyone! Yeah! Real quick pic. Hey, I'll send you that clip later, alright?
You can?
Yeah, we're just watching this video before Game Fest.
Was working perfectly. But now, we have to come up with some type of way to get one of these employees out of the store so we can brainwash them.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video. Maybe you and her want to do like some kind of challenge for like $100.
I mean, sure, I'm down for that. I don't what are...
What's happening right now? Do they believe it?
He's doing the challenge. Hell yeah, they're believing the challenge.
3, 2, 1. Yellow! Go, 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 go!
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to this part. I'm not gonna torture you guys with all this. All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
High five, sweet. So now I'm gonna call my
Damn.
producer. It's going right now.
How's it going? We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an award ceremony. Like the Lego club wants to host the award ceremony for you, so yeah.
And just like
Lego
that,
Club,
she's in. So we traveled deep into the woods and waited for this employee to show up.
He actually did that.
And with that, our new cult member has arrived.
You're the Lego Queen!
Yes, she's the Lego Queen!
Before you can brainwash someone, they have to be open to it. And most cults achieve this by making the new recruits seem like the most special person.
That's crazy. I didn't expect it to go this far. I honestly did not expect this. But brother, like, why did you take her into like the middle of the forest to put some Lego cape on her and give her a crown? I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of weird. That is kind of extensive, but hey, if it works, it works.
In the entire world.
Official best employee of Bricks and Minifigs.
The winner goes to California!
Yeah, this video is kind of cringe and pretentious. Listen, to gain views today, you have to do this kind of editing. If it was like slow, boring documentary and very, very serious of how they got things done, nobody would have watched that. So I do understand what you're saying, but like that's today editing. That's how everyone is doing it nowadays, right? Nobody likes the old investigative way of just going in like black noirs type of style, right? Just go in and, you know, do what you need to do. Like, nobody watches that anymore, unfortunately. I do understand what you're saying. But this video is entertaining. I actually like the editing. It's actually quite funny. I mean, why not? You're fighting corporation with just a dash of cynicism.
Lego Queen! 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 Lego Queen!
Another thing I've personally seen a lot of cults do is they instantly give new recruits power.
Oh my god.
If people feel powerful, they're less likely to think that they're the ones that are being manipulated. So we gotta give this girl some power.
You give me power?
Yes.
Yeah, we're giving you power. You're the most powerful.
Queen says, jump. I feel like I can do anything I want. Step on the Legos barefoot.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Beautiful dog pile.
You primed it all!
Lastly, all cults do group rituals to make you feel like one with the group. So now we have to become one with this Bricks and Minifigs employee.
Brick by brick, brick by brick.
I don't know,
brick
man.
by brick, brick by brick.
I think she's an insider. I don't know. It doesn't seem real. Who would agree to that? Are you telling me a random employee from a store is going to agree to this? Bro, like, you know, even as a joke, like, this goes way too far. No way you went into the middle of the forest with a bunch of dudes you just met and, like, danced around in circles while wearing Lego outfit. I don't know. I don't know.
Brick by brick, brick by brick, brick by brick.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me you would do that.
It's fully brainwashed. Okay, maybe not fully brainwashed, but we definitely did a much better job at brainwashing her than corporate Bricks and Minifigs did. So hopefully now I'm finally safe to bring up these Star Wars Lego sets.
We heard something about like some Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that or?
I know some of it.
They got her.
They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's still upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah, we don't have any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every other cult member out there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend this lie. But good thing now, she's been brainwashed even harder by our cult, and our cult is now going to give her the freedom to finally be able to think logically about this situation.
So we think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata timestamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
No, some of them I think we do still have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wait. I thought it's called on you?
Yeah, all I did was...
Oh my god. You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
Now that we have a Bricks and
She's in
Minifigs
on it.
employee on our side, it's time to finally complete our mission and get Josh, the owner's number.
Wait, but you have like their numbers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, did he give you Josh's number? Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, now that I have the owner's number, it's time to give him a call.
Hello, this is Josh.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos back. I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and...
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called, like, the Super Trooper set. I think we got... What else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going. What?
remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store is in.
What contract is it? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now I
he's stressing.
finally understand
They
the
got
legal
him.
loophole that Josh is using to get away with this. It's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life.
He lives in a third world country.
Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract,
Oh.
it's the previous owner's, which makes no sense because in the security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
And I guess this is some sort of just contract loophole he's trying to use to steal the world's largest Lego.
Yeah, ain't seeing these YouTubers exposing central banking, so it's just soft late night entertaining at best anyway. Listen, there is a limit to how far you can reach. You can never reach central banks because they're backed by like by the government, essentially, right? So it's everyone stroking everyone's situation. You literally can't do anything except for voting. Voting is the only way you do, and maybe protesting on a very big scale. But these people can't waltz into a bank where you have like literal billionaires putting their money in investment and in stocks and stuff and just expose something. It's not going to work. That's the main difference. But here it's on a lower scale, level, 100%. But if they can do something about it, they should. Because it's still a scandal.
Star Wars collection.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner, right?
No, that's not how the law works.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
So
If that's how the law works, then sue me for it.
you don't just want to give the Legos back? Like,
Sue me. Let's go to court. I'm calling the police right now, and you guys are going to be arrested for harassment.
or do you feel threatened right now?
I was surprised at how much the owner wanted us to sue him. He wants this because Brian already tried to sue him.
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Get stabbed. Classic Borderlands dialogue. It's cheap entertainment, nothing else. No, they actually made a change. And if they made a change, like, as far as I understand, right, they made a change, it's good. I don't care if it's on a smaller scale. I don't care if like it's like a random cheap store. Okay, I do not care. As long as you expose the evil and corruption and bad actors, I'll be down for that. It doesn't matter which scale it is on. And if you can gain some entertainment and more power through viewership on YouTube, all the power to you, brother. Like, truly, I don't care. Evil is evil no matter on each scale.
And it didn't work.
We've been to a couple attorneys and they basically spelled it out saying here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing just to have them an injunction on the store to have them go back and prove what they've sold and not. That's like $60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have nearly enough resources to sue a company as big as Bricks and Minifigs.
He's like, we're gonna keep these, You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick. If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined. In order to make things right, it looks like we gotta do this. Now Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now doing the illegal activity. So I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
I thought you said you didn't want to do anything illegal.
Right.
Well, but the thing is, they're getting screwed because of it, because they would have to upfront the cost, and then if they take us to court, then it's
I'm down illegal. I'm down for the illegal stuff.
And the group is in. So now it's time to do an illegal business move against Bricks and Minifigs. Let's just hope that they take the bait and sue us.
What I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
That's good.
Oh, man.
Perfect. First, I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store. I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my plan of how I'm gonna make it into court with Bricks and Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also gonna try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm gonna make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
So people are assuming that the name is Bricks and Minifigs, but that's really just the tagline of our company, and our company name is actually We Steal From Old People.
Yeah.
And now, because I'm actually not
That's so
stealing their
clever.
name, it's gonna be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's gonna get his entire Star Wars Lego collection back. All while Bricks and Minifigs pays for all the legal fees. So I registered We Steal From Old People as an official Oregon company. And now that my company's legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com.
No
You can help
way.
support us by buying some of our We Steal From Old People merch, or give us a call. But as you can see, we have great reviews. And so now to promote this website, I'm going to put my company logo directly over top.
That's genius. That's genius. I see why you guys wanted me to check out this video now. Oh, that's genius. That is so genius. Not only you're gonna clown on them, you're gonna sell some merch.
Top of the Bricks and Minifigs
Base.
company logo. So I asked ChatGPT what the dimensions
Brick
of
by
this logo
brick.
is.
Exactly.
Sick. I'm making my logo with the exact same dimensions.
Yes, dude! Oh my god! It looks exactly the same.
Hey,
That's what we
fight
started to
fire with
realize.
fire,
We are
baby.
taking this way further than just a bad business practice. I'm pretty sure putting my logo over their logo is actually criminally illegal. But luckily for us, though, if we go back to the beginning of the video, Bricks and Minifigs actually gave us a solution of how any company pretty much can get away with this.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated. We can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them.
So basically, if you put all the blame on your lower franchises, you're safe. So I registered 5 franchises under my We Steal From Old People company.
Who wants to be the owner of the first company?
Ooh, I want to be an owner.
Congratulations, you're a franchise owner! If you choose to put
Hello to everyone who
their
joined the
store,
stream.
I can't get in trouble for anything.
To everyone who joins the stream, once this, like, I'll put the timer back so you can see. Basically, Game Fest starts, like, very soon. Oh, shit, I think the timer is screwed up. It's in 1 hour from now. I think this timer kind of cooked, but 1 hour from now, Game Fest is going to start. We're just going to finish this video real quick.
Yeah, every one of my friends is now a legal franchise owner of We Steal From Old People.
Now I understand why people are saying brick by brick. Bruh. Yeah, I like that. Now this is good.
Each of my franchise owners is allowed to make their own decisions of how they want to run the company. And what they've decided is that they're getting 2 pumpkins.
Bro, they remind me of a game I played on Unity like 10 years ago. It was so scary. You had like random pictures of ghosts jumping on you. Man, I loved it. It was so beautiful. You downloaded the game, you didn't know if it was a game or a virus.
And they're going to use these pumpkins to support this tarp, and they're going to climb up the Bricks and Minifigs building, and they're going to hang our logo over top of their logo.
And I basically just sit down here and yeah, have my franchise owner do everything for me.
Yeah, Game Fest is live right now.
And we did it. And the sign is way too small. What the heck, ChatGPT?
Yeah, I miscalculated the size. So sorry, guys.
It'll work for now, so we're still going on with the plan. 2, 1, let's go. We're setting up a Bricks and Minifigs We Steal From Old People company booth right outside of their entrance.
If anyone wants to walk into the Bricks and Minifigs store, they have to get through me and my merch.
You know, I have all of the court papers already filled out if they want to sue me. Hopefully they take the bait.
What up? You want to buy some merch? Yeah. What's this?
Yeah, we also got some We Steal From People barf bags because honestly what they're doing in this store is so gross, it's probably going to make all of the customers throw up.
Do you have an XL? Large. Well, we stopped a customer from going into Bricks and Minifigs, and he left with our merch.
It was going pretty good, and I was stopping a lot of customers from entering the actual Bricks and Minifigs store.
Wake up? Okay. Yeah, I might just be out here all day. This is going very well.
It was almost going too well.
It's basically the end of the day now. They haven't really seen me because these windows are tinted, I guess.
In order to get the store's attention, my friend Jay is going to walk into the store just pretending to be a normal customer and ask what's going on.
Is this the main store or is it the one that's out front?
Like, is this the main entrance?
Yeah. No. I'm saying like the counters. There's 2. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling.
Wait, what?
Is this the store?
Hello, you want to buy a shirt? What? If you want to buy one, I can give you 50% off if you want.
No, you
Dog.
can't be out here doing this.
Why not?
Were you the guy that was just trespassed out of here? The guy that was out there, it was the guy that we just
Man, he actually set up shop right in front of them too. That is so based.
What was it?
Yes.
She's calling the cops right now.
Uh-oh, the police are here.
This is a problem. The police told me yesterday that if I ever come back to this store in my lifetime, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
Uh-huh.
And as you can see, they still haven't sued me. I can't just give up on the plan before being sued. So I did a switcheroo with this guy. He's wearing my exact same clothes and his legal name is also Ben. And once the police find out that they caught the wrong Ben, I'm gonna be super far away.
Oh, it was so cold.
Okay, I couldn't get that far away. The water was freezing, but I think I got far away enough at least. But anyways, back to the store. The police instantly tried removing our booth because us stealing their name is very illegal. But if we want to get away with this crime, all we have to do is copy Bricks and Minifigs. We have to put all of the blame on an anonymous corporate person, and then when they ask who corporate is, we just don't tell them.
Police wanted to speak to corporate.
Oh, hello, this is corporate. We steal from old people. How's it going?
You do what?
Well, the corporation's called We Steal From Old People. And our tagline is Bricks and Minifigs. We're a legitimate business, so yeah.
Yeah, doesn't this get him in trouble now that he recorded this? Kind of, but I think the other guys are in more trouble. So it's kind of a double-edged sword where if they sue each other, they both get screwed because all the information gets out there. And they did way worse than him.
I know it's corporate, but who are you, corporate?
Corporate, We Steal From Old People.
No, I know who you are. I mean, who are you as a person?
Oh, I'm just the owner that runs it.
Who am I talking here?
This is the owner of We Steal From Old People. It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim if they want to...
Here's the situation. Do you really want to get go round and around?
And now, Bricks and Minifigs finally gets a taste of their own medicine. They're now in a situation the police can't help them with. The only way this will ever end is if they sue us. So I went back to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices to see if the CEO of this company would sue me.
Going about things the way that you continue to do this is not the right way. Do you understand that?
So what's the right way then?
Do you understand
Yeah.
that like the harassment style that you have conducted and bragging to people that you've vandalized the store and done other things along those lines, that's not the right way of doing it.
Well, I never vandalized the store, but
people have told us that you have.
I mean, whatever like my franchises do underneath me, I guess that's I can't really control them. I'm just corporate, I guess.
Are you a registered franchise?
Yeah.
You guys have FDDs and everything else?
Yeah.
What states are you registered in?
Oregon.
You're a registered franchisor, so...
Yeah, I'm actually a franchise owner of the franchise, too.
The CEO of this company knows pretty much better than anyone that he can't get us in trouble for what we're doing, because we can always just keep passing the blame onto our lower franchises. We're just doing the exact same thing he's doing.
Brick by brick! Brick by brick!
You're broken.
Yeah, it's like
you broke the dialogue.
We have legal franchises and everything. It's 100% by the books, and yeah.
He's defeated. He knows. He's returning to default.
I appreciate that you think you're being very clever. And that you think that you...
Wait, is that a villain monologue?
It's
Is that where he pops off?
You have no business being here.
Is that where he
Well, we
catches
do have
Spider-Man?
business. We have you guys have a bunch of our Legos.
Well, if Bricks and Minifigs is not going to sue me, then I guess we have to settle this outside of court, which is going to be hard, because right now, Bricks and Minifigs has somehow convinced the police that they aren't criminals, they just participated in a bad business deal. I mean, Josh has literally already exposed their entire plan to me of how they're planning on getting away with this.
I feel bad for him. That agreement is not criminal. That agreement is now civil. So it's a civil matter, it's not criminal. And I have extensive legal knowledge.
Yeah, basically a civil crime is just the legal way of saying a business deal gone bad, which, if this truly was just a business deal gone wrong, you would have to settle this through the court. The police aren't able to do anything. We have the police to solve criminal crimes, such as stealing from a lottery. That's a criminal crime that the police would have to investigate. So, here's the plan.
What if we do a lottery?
Yes. First, Brian donates one of his sets to a lottery, someone wins the lottery, and then if Bricks and Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner, they have now just stolen from a lottery.
Now it's not a business deal gone bad.
You're gonna make them commit another crime and actually call the police on them? Dog, that is like top tier rage bait. Like, no, that's not even, just straight up bait. That's crazy.
They're actually interfering with a state regulated lottery scheme, which is now a criminal offense that the police would have to investigate.
That's a good idea. That's interesting.
It turns out this is completely legal for us to do.
You still own the Legos, correct?
Technically, we own all of those.
Yeah. So it would be legal for you to auction your Legos off, right? If you still are the owners, right?
Yeah.
To make sure everything was legally legit, I registered for a gambling license, which, yeah, it actually takes a long time to get one of these, which sucks. But on the DOJ website, it says that if you're a non-profit or a religion, you actually don't need a license. It'd be cool to use my new We Steal From
Religious
Other People company,
gambling.
but I already made my first $1 when I was selling stuff outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And then I used that money to buy food from a robot. But luckily for me,
we gamble in the name of God. What the hell?
I'm already the leader of a religion called Scientology Sucks.
What is
officially
that?
approved in California, which is another problem. I guess technically I need it registered in Oregon for this to work. So I registered for an Oregon PO box, which costs $35. I used it for this new Oregon Scientology Sucks nonprofit. I mean, corporation,
Okay, I'm pretty sure I lost everyone, but all you need to know is that I put a lot of work into making sure that this is a legal, legit raffle.
That means that if Bricks and Minifigs decide to steal from this raffle, they have now committed a criminal crime, which the police are required to investigate.
Yeah, it's crazy they went through all this process, too. They actually bothered to go legal with all of that stuff, like respect. Massive respect for
I want
them.
everyone's attention. We're doing a Lego raffle. This Lego set is worth $1,000.
Pretty much instantly, we were a hit, and everyone wanted to win this Lego set. But there's a problem. Under ORS 167.117, each participant must pay something of value in order for this to be considered an official lottery. We're about to charge lots of people money just to maybe be the next victim of Bricks and Minifigs. But we have to charge them money, and if we don't, then it'll actually disqualify our lottery, and the plan we came up with to get the Legos back won't work. But then we realized, wait, we're filming this entire event. We can just give each person $1 as their appearance release fee.
$1 for being on camera, there you go.
So now when they buy a $1 ticket, the transaction cancels out and each person lost $0.
You get $1 for being on camera, and then the raffle is $1 though. So,
Man, they're so deep inside the loopholes, it's crazy.
So here's your ticket.
I'm starting to think that maybe the law isn't that well written. There's so many loopholes inside of loopholes. That's actually crazy.
So what's your business?
What's our business? Yeah. We're with the Church of Scientology Sucks.
Okay. Yep.
Finally, it was time to pick our winner.
We are about to see who the winner is right now. We have the winning ticket right here. 5, 3, 9,
Hey there, Bagel.
7,
How do you do?
7.
Is that mine?
You won! Yeah, are you the winner?
Well, this family legally won this prize, so now if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't give it to them, they're committing a criminal crime, which could land them in jail.
The Lego set is at a place called Bricks and Minifigs. It's like right down the street, and we can pick it up.
Oh, man.
We drove to the store.
Man, you're gonna make some kids bummed out for the sake of the investigation. That kind of sucks, but I hope they get something at least.
Fast as we could, we met up with the family and went inside to help them claim their prize.
Yeah, it's first time of me watching this. It's actually very interesting. It's such a great video.
Speeder set.
Well, actually,
These people.
It's so crazy how everyone is already in on this. They're like, oh, it's your first time, dog. Like, yeah, like I avoided kind of watching this because I didn't have the time. But I'm so bummed out I'm late on this because this is actually good. You guys should have told me sooner.
Well, he won.
I'll put the blame on you.
I'm conducting this raffle, and you guys have the prize here.
I don't know anything about that.
To inform Amanda of the business deal her store is in, we showed her all of the raffle paperwork and the family who won this Lego set.
I'm not giving out anything.
Like, I can't leave without it.
Yeah, you can. You can have a good day.
Amanda has just made it very clear. Instead of giving this family the Lego set they legally won, her company is gonna steal it.
You're stealing $1,000 from a little girl.
Yep.
Yep. Not even hiding anymore.
Stealing money from a kid, do you find that evil at all, or do you just, that's how you want the business to look?
Yeah, this is real
Amanda
activism.
Has to cover up this crime her store committed, so she thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Wait, she's not gonna give him a prize?
But good thing for us, this isn't a civil crime anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now they have officially committed a criminal crime, it's time to get the police involved.
This company just stole the prize from our lottery.
I have officers en route.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And now the police are here. But for some reason, I think they thought that I was the criminal.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to.
Wow, he was born on the 30th
The
month.
police were
That's
very
crazy.
confused on who the actual criminals in this situation were. So, we explained everything to them.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here.
Okay.
And they're not going to give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm carrying all of the legal raffle paperwork, plus the Oregon law book that specifically states this is a criminal crime the police are required to investigate.
No, we have all the paperwork here. Stealing from
He's like looking at this, like, oh, what is that? The law? Yeah, I kind of skipped on that and went over to the donut shop. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. They're learning. They're learning.
DOJ approved raffling scheme.
Like, he doesn't care. He's like glancing through it.
Now that the police have seen the law, they actually agree that a crime has been committed. They're now finally going to do a police investigation. on
Only
this
2
Lego
months of
theft.
training, yeah.
The investigators started by taking some notes.
They're selling stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. It's a raffle?
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle
thievery.
Well, he started taking notes until another police officer came and whispered in his ear.
Ooh, wait.
I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was, it made them all completely change their attitudes.
And you're trespassing the property for life, okay? You come back, you're gonna go in handcuffs and go to jail.
But they trespass you? But we're just trying to claim our prize.
You guys have no right or have no connection to the store. You're not.
Well, yeah, we do. They stole a bunch of, like, they have our prize, so there's a connection.
That is a civil issue between...
No, it's criminal.
It's criminal, yeah.
Are you gonna listen to me?
This officer's trying as hard as he can to cover up this crime, but
I really hope that every police officer that was on this has been discharged. I really hope. Clearly they're doing a cover-up. They do not know the law, and that is just straight out evil. It shouldn't be the case. Like, what are you talking about? What is that?
I wasn't gonna let him. But eventually, he said, if I don't let him cover up this crime, I'm getting arrested.
We really want to dive down this really deep. We're trying to give some house, okay?
We're trying to give some out. That's crazy he got him saying that on camera. On the record, too. That's crazy. He literally saying to him, like, brother, we know what you're trying to do here. We're giving you an out. You don't want to go this route. That's a threat. That is an implicit threat. What? It's crazy.
Whatever that raffle looked like.
Well, here's the thing: it's not a falsified raffle. We have all the legal paperwork right here.
You don't have authority to give out a prize. We're just going to get to the point that we're not going to have these conversations. We're just going to put you in handcuffs, take it.
But you have no probable cause. You can't do that. You literally cannot do that.
The police just cover up this crime. I'm gonna get this Lego set to the rightful winner.
First off, we do have the authority to do this raffle, so we are legally.
Are we done for the night?
No, it's actually required by you guys.
And if you're wondering why they aren't really arresting them and they're just threatening them, it's because they have no probable cause. Like, if they're going to arrest them, they have to file in the paperwork, and if they lie on paperwork, it's like a huge trouble. That's why they're not arresting them.
It's to investigate this. It's not civil, it's criminal.
Just so we're talking in circles, right? Yep. No, do you understand at least what he told you on the...
I don't think we're talking in circles. That's the first time we got falsifying a raffle.
Good. Just answer my question, please. Do you understand what Officer Bev has explained to you? Kind of what's going to happen, what's going to be the next steps?
I think...
Nope. Yes or no?
No, I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? What part don't you?
Yeah, I was pretty confused on what they were going to arrest me for. I mean, the Fourth Amendment in our Constitution specifically states that the police can't arrest you if they don't have a reason. I keep asking them for a reason, but they can't tell me anything that I'm doing that's illegal.
Well, I don't think we broke the law.
That's your opinion. That part doesn't matter. Here, it's pretty black and white.
Because right now, you guys said the law we broke is the falsifying the raffle.
No, let's do this. Let's just call it, and we'll just go from here, all right, guys? Just please.
So you guys are going to investigate?
We are trying to keep you guys out of handcuffs. We don't want to go that route. We actually, you seem like nice guys. We don't want that for you guys. But at a certain point, we can't keep doing this. All right, so we're good, guys. All right,
I don't think we're good. We're not good at all.
It's been made pretty clear. You go on the property, you're going to get arrested.
When I came up with this plan,
they actually should go to jail. I'm assuming you're talking about the police, but yeah, 100%. They, at the very least, they should be discharged and put on public display as like a shaming act of this is what you should never do. I do believe we should bring shame back. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be the protectors of the law, and instead they're covering her up for a company that get like 25 dislikes on Instagram. That's wild.
And I was under the assumption that the police are supposed to follow the law, but I was wrong. In Kaiser, Oregon, the police don't follow the law, and because of this, another family got scammed by bricks and minifigs. I felt pretty bad, so I just paid this family what this Lego set was worth myself.
Damn.
Did you call the police officer? Like, what do you do when there's just corrupt police?
Should you go to the police department?
Should we go to the police department?
So we went to the police department to tell them that some of their police are corrupt. And then we realized we're literally just telling the police that they are corrupt. Of course they're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, they just sent us home. But this is when we realized that this raffle might have actually accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me a call.
You guys keep coming to the stores. You park out front. You do fake raffles. You're threatening my business, you moron.
Josh seems pretty scared, and he should be. Eventually,
backed
I
into
am
a
going to
corner.
end up solving all of the police corruption that's going on. And once that happens, Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real lottery scheme, according to Oregon state law. And it actually is a Class B felony, up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Yeah, the loophole he's been using this entire time, just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case, isn't going to work for him much longer.
Well, let's not argue that. I don't want to. It's just better to just say, hey, you're not.
They got him shook.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't think, anyways, it's not stolen. Why do we care about that? Well, who cares whether it was theft or not?
But for some reason,
He's slipping.
Josh still decided not to give the Legos back. I think he might just need one more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture of every single sign that's outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And now I'm going to redesign every single one to make them way better.
And by the way, I think every reasonable store owner that engaged in such a thing would have given up at this point. Like, clearly, he sounds so shook, but I think that what gave him the actual, like, how would I say that? Like, the courage to continue is the fact that they done this before. Probably done this before and got away with it. I think that's why they're not returning it, even though they know they're in the wrong, they know people are onto them, and they gave them many outs. They told them, like, dude, let's settle this, just give it to us, and they didn't do it. So I think they got away with it. I think they've done this multiple times. I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm hearing about this story. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why.
Example, I changed turn at the light to turn and go home. In buy, sell, trade, I changed it to steal, sell, trade. And I'm printing all of them out to scale. And nope, I didn't use ChatGPT this time. This time, I'm using a much better method, which is a tape measure.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be a little bit late to Streamfest, guys.
The exact
I'm trying not to pause.
of their actual sign that they have up right now.
Now it's time to put our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still trying to convince me to sue him, so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
Nah, I don't want to speed it up.
Okay.
It's a good video.
Double or nothing.
We're gonna skip the commercials. It's fine. They're cringe anyway.
If you're wrong, you pay us double. If I'm wrong, I pay you double.
You're gassing him up.
Are you dumb? You're obviously a kid. You don't know how this works.
I think you're scared. Double or nothing. Let's do it.
You're so dumb, bro.
I think you're scared.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Let's do double or nothing.
What is that?
I'm not doing
If you lose,
bro, he's actually gassing him up.
You pay us $400,000. You're scared. You're a chicken. I'm calling you out.
No!
You're scared. I'm calling you out.
He's using WoW player
You're
tactics.
too scared. You're scared. Put your money where your mouth is.
Damn.
I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth
Yeah,
is.
he's rage baiting hard.
Okay, let me talk.
I have a lot to learn from him.
When Brian first came in, we identified anything that was on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there. We're happy to give you your stuff back. I just don't want any more damage to the store.
I guess Josh has finally realized that whatever he's going through right now will literally never end for him unless he gives the Legos back.
I'm happy to give you the inventory. It's only bringing me harm because you guys are doing wackadoo crap trying to attack us.
Well, it looks like we won. And Brian is finally getting his Legos back.
Ooh. This definitely changes the trajectory of a lot of the things that we had in
yeah, dude, we had some really good ideas. Yeah. Well, what do we do for the next couple hours if it's raining?
Bowling.
Go bowling.
Let's go bowling.
We waited a few hours for Brian to get off work, and now he's off work.
Hey, Brian's off work.
So we showed him our entire conversation with Josh.
So what can we do now to work with you guys to get the sets back?
Okay, this is what I need done. I need a written apology from Brian. I need all the
of what?
comments taken off. I need positive reviews on there to make up for the damage. And then I'll give them back.
How about you give back what you stole and retain a little bit of dignity. How about that as a solution?
You're holding my sets hostage.
I don't know, champion.
We're getting the Legos back.
You're poking
already?
the bear.
We're not even halfway through the video yet. Yeah, so basically before Brian can get his Star Wars Lego collection back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post. Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook post being up, because in this Facebook post, Brian calls Bricks and Minifigs out for stealing his Lego Star Wars collection.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
I agree, but it sucked. But here's like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like we can get the Legos back.
I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back, and they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living fucking hell over this. I've gone through 9 months of anxiety.
Yeah, he wants
stress,
payback. I get it.
Medication taking types of burden. No, I am not apologizing to this fucking asshole.
Based.
It sounds kind of crazy that Brian would be saying this, but I see where he's coming from. I've gotten to personally see a tiny bit of how this company bullying his family has just torn his entire life apart.
I just want to say thanks, guys. I have to go because I got a gnarly panic attack right now.
But at the same time, if Brian just writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
I get it. You're asking me to swallow my pride and write this letter, and I get it.
But then Brian told us a bigger reason we shouldn't write this apology letter. Because Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap. Yeah, this is Josh trying to trick us into giving him a get-out-of-jail-free card. What I mean by this is, if Brian makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, then Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as written evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person. Brian told us that if we give them this get-out-of-jail-free card, then they have absolutely no reason to ever give the Legos back. I just want to say, if this is actually what Bricks and Minifigs' plan is, then that's insane. But I really wanted to find out if this is what their plan was. So I decided to tell Josh that Brian is going to send him an apology video.
He makes the apology, then we can get the Legos back like today or tomorrow, you think, or?
Yeah.
Just in case Bricks and Minifigs has evil intentions with this apology video, I wanted to give him something that they couldn't use in court. So I went back to the beginning of the video and took a screenshot of Brian's face and put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
And after just a little bit of deep faking, it now looks like this.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell, and I apologize sincerely for accusing
casual
you guys
AI slop.
of stealing my Legos.
No one would
I
notice.
was wrong, and you were right.
This is the ultimate test. Was Josh being sincere, or was this all just one?
If he falls for that, he should be like literally charged just for stupidity alone.
One big trick.
I want to give it back to him. That's the long and the short of it. We've run me over. I'm good. We got to win Amanda over, right?
Uh-huh.
Apologize to Amanda.
God.
Okay. I guess Brian's just a little worried that you guys are just going to keep postponing it until,
No. You're going to get him. You're going to get him. I'm not going to screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Trust me, dude. I swear to God. Okay.
Apologize to her. Say, sorry, man. Sorry. We did a fake raffle.
So before we can get the Legos back, Josh made up one new thing I have to do. I have to apologize to Amanda for my raffle being fake.
Yeah.
Even though I put in a lot of effort to make sure my raffle was actually real. I don't know. It almost feels like another trap. The employee we brainwashed from before told us that the owners are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we get them arrested?
Maybe Josh is saying this to trick me into going back into the store so Amanda can call the police on me and have me arrested.
I don't
know.
know.
Had to find
That's
out
a
for
possibility.
You give me permission to go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Hi Amanda, how's it going? We came to make peace, and we talked to Josh. He told us to come back and make peace with you. Is that okay? It turns out I was right. This was a trap. Bricks and Minifigs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back. They just want to get us arrested.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and he's literally standing right in front of the store.
the store in front of me.
We only have a very small amount of time before the police arrest us. So we decided to use this time to see if we could finally convince Amanda to make peace with us.
Well, I guess before they get here, we just wanted to talk to you, like civilly, if you would like to have a peace treaty with us.
Not in a harassing way, not in a very peaceful way.
Would that be okay with you?
But making peace with us did not seem like a priority for Amanda.
The Karen is unflinched.
The priority was to get us arrested.
It's just a regular peace treaty, a one-page document.
What an idiot. Come on.
If you need to go over it, like, you know, you need to take your time.
They have like the paper they're trying to get.
You could have sent a courier.
It really just says peace treaty. I don't know who this other guy is. He's apparently a guy.
Oh, he's the treaty guy.
Friend or the treaty guy.
He has some kind of like treaty on a scroll.
Well, do we stick around for the cops or do we? And so we waited for the police to show up. And they never showed up. But I guess it makes sense. I mean, the last time the police showed up, I was fully prepared with the Oregon law book. The Oregon law scared the police so much that they had to run away. I think they're scared to come back.
Hey, where the heck are these cops?
Wow, what the hell is that?
Ben, how's it going?
It's good. So we walked in, we were like, hey, we're sorry. We have permission to come back here and like apologize. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And she like starts.
Josh now realizes that his last-ditch plan to get me arrested, well, that plan didn't work.
I'm sorry Amanda did that. Thank you for doing that.
It looks like Josh has no other choice than to give Brian his family's Legos back.
You apologize, and it's up to them to accept it. So let's cross Amanda off that checklist. Let's get this done.
And now that our work here is done, we decided to head back to Los Angeles. It's too late to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow they're finally gonna give this family their Legos back.
Surely.
And now it's tomorrow.
Yeah, the video only has half an hour in it.
The store has
surely
Brian's
everything
phone
is
number
fine.
blocked, so he can't call them. So instead, I called the store to see how Brian could pick up his Lego sets.
I was just wondering if you guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
I think I just want to make sure everything's properly.
The guy I'm on the phone with was trying as hard as he could to stall. It turns out that this is actually the same guy in the security camera footage that kicked the old owner out of the store. Google says his name is Brandon Best, and apparently he's co-owners of this franchise along with Joshua Johnson. But for some mystery reason, they weren't able to give the Legos back today.
They said they'd give me an update on Monday type thing.
Now it's Monday. It is Monday. Hey, I was just calling to see if you guys are still down to give the Legos back today.
He said.
One more meal.
It'll get done sometime this weekend, so I don't know for sure. I don't have a quick update, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I still don't have really a good update.
It's almost like they're stalling.
Thanks for your patience. Sorry, it's kind of crazy.
Hey.
Please leave your message for.
He said I probably won't be able to talk tonight.
What the heck? Why do they keep postponing this?
Damn.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
What the heck? Yesterday he said he would call me today.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Man, the same meal over and over. These are some serious struggle meals too.
It's been over a month now. And yeah, I've gotten no answer. And finally, after a really long amount of time, they finally answered my call.
I'm not going to distribute those things at this point. We've kept them on hold for this long, so.
I've just been told that Bricks and Minifigs is no longer going to give Brian his Legos back like they promised. And at this moment, I finally realized what I did wrong. Josh said we could get the Legos back once we make peace with Amanda, but we never actually really made peace with her.
And I'm not signing
She hasn't signed a treaty.
Now it
But
all
he
makes
promised,
sense.
yeah.
Unless we can somehow find a way to make peace with Amanda.
He swore on God for real, so, like, why did he disrespect the treatment? Like, the treaty, sorry. Like, that's crazy.
And we are never getting these Legos back. So, I printed out a more official looking peace treaty and traveled from Los Angeles.
You don't need all that fancy stuff.
All the way back to Bricks and Minifigs in Oregon.
Crazy.
Oh, I made it to Oregon. Hopefully, I can get Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time, and we can finally get the Legos back.
So much effort has been poured into this video now that I think about it. It's absolutely insane they banked everything on it.
Hello.
I'm shocked just as much as Kaya. Yeah, exactly.
Josh told me to come back. I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty.
You know what the best thing about what they do like is the fact that she is being so tensed up every day coming to work knowing that they would knock on her door. I think that's good. I think that these horrible people that engage in all of that malpractice and bad behavior and just evil stuff, I think they should feel like that. I truly believe that because what they're doing is wrong. It's just plain wrong, and I'm glad every single day people will be protesting in front of their store. I'm glad. I know there's an aftermath video. I'm going to check it like on a different day, obviously, because we have Game Fest coming up, but I'm glad. I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they did that 100%. Yeah, I really hope they lose sleep at night. Exactly.
No, I'm calling the police.
Bricks and Minifigs is still doing the same thing they've always done.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
Just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me because I have a get-out-of-jail-free card. I've actually had this card the entire video. I just haven't used it yet. Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically, my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think?
Nope, it was even before this, right here. I made a contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed, and all of these legal words, for any circumstance whatsoever, and for literally any reason, they cannot trespass me. And it's effective for the next 10 years. But this only really works as a get-out-of-jail-free card if I can get Amanda to sign it, but how the heck am I gonna do that?
Wait, you got her to sign that? Well, no way. No way that's legal, bro. No way that's legal. No way that's legal. No way. No way that's legal, son.
Hi,
I'm sorry.
Delivery. Can I get a signature?
That's crazy.
For
That's
some
too far
reason,
out there.
Amanda just started signing our contract without even reading it.
Thank you so much.
Classic.
In America, we have a duty to read contracts law, which states that you have to read a contract before you sign it.
That's a serious Johnny Blaze moment.
And if you forget to read it or you just choose not to read it, it's your fault and you still have to do everything the contract says.
Holy shit, I didn't know that. I literally did not know that. That's actually legal. My God. Okay, you know what? I learned something. I actually learned something. That is absolutely crazy. I did not know that.
So even though Amanda didn't read it, she signed it, so she has to follow everything.
Devil's in the
including
details.
A clause that says for every police officer she calls on me, she owes me $5,000 in liquidated damages. So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got 5,000, keep going, 10,000.
Oh, spoiler, it is illegal?
20,000,
okay, I'm confused.
30,000, 35,000, $40,000.
Racking up that cash,
Okay,
baby.
I think that's all the times Amanda called the police on me. But if I'm gonna be honest, even though Amanda has been helping cover up this giant theft, I still kind of feel bad for her that she owes us $40,000. And that's a lot of money. So I'm going to stop continuing to trick her, and I'm finally going to come clean about the contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not worth it to continue racking up this $5,000 debt. Instead, a much easier option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos
So
back.
it was a scare tactic.
I'm calling the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like the millionth time you need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You signed a document. You did it?
I never once said you were.
Oh man, he's gonna put
Well,
it
then
up.
whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures here?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
So, no, it's not, and I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
Well, it says every time you call the cops, you owe us $5,000 for like punitive damages. But well, we're just following the contract that you signed.
Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops on me just for being here anymore, I decided
like,
to call
"Oh,
Josh
shit."
to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and
But what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
When we took over that store, there was nothing in that store. The shelves were empty. I don't know why you guys are thinking we're the bad guys.
Josh's story has now completely changed. Now he's saying even if I'm able to make peace with Amanda, they still won't be able to give me the Legos back because they never even had the Legos to begin with. Well, if Josh is telling the truth, then why did Josh say this to us last time?
We're happy to give you your stuff back.
I mean, what stuff of ours would he be giving back if none of our stuff was even ever in his store? You're like, what about this?
I'm happy to go open that stupid cupboard and you can have all the sets in there. I want to give it back to him. I'm happy to give you the inventory.
Yeah, he messed up.
To Brian, I'll give him back. I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
I mean, Josh is on video swearing to God and on everything he'll give us the Legos back. But now, for some reason, he never even had the Legos. This makes no sense.
Dude, the shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still. And this was his response.
Fuck you. I never said that.
yeah, you did.
Bro.
Give a damn of your fucking...
It's always the dumbest people that pull this stuff off. Like, it's always them. It's literally always them. Like, can't you think 10 minutes ahead of time? What is that? What, are you incapable of that? Are you a goldfish? Like, what are you thinking? Oh, you never assumed that you were being recorded by this dude who constantly calls in to check on you daily if you're gonna return his 200k Lego set. Like, couldn't you manifest that thought into your brain? That's insane. That's just insane to me.
Opinion. It's wrong. And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go to court. Who enforces the law?
The court. So
Exactly.
so you're saying that.
It's just a
So you're saying.
difference of opinion.
So basically, what you're saying is I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Let's go to court then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, is that what you want?
Yeah.
You really want that?
I mean, he sounds shaky.
I mean, I don't. I would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's what you want, I mean, it seems like this is what you want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but.
Let's just not go down. Look.
Dang.
Don't go down that route. It doesn't really matter because.
I just want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos. Give them back. It's pretty easy.
It's kind of funny that this entire video, Josh has just been begging me to sue him.
Show me. Let's go to court.
But the second I agree to it, his attitude completely changes. It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him, and the only reason he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes.
A
But now
paper
that Josh
tiger.
thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared. In fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna tell the world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Then you can f*** yourself.
Dang.
You stole them, bitch.
I stole the
What?
Legos?
No. He's defaulting to another NPC dialogue. I think it's a glitch in the system. They need to fix that.
Okay.
You can shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So basically, these are my two options. I can do what Josh wants me to do and shut up, which I can say right now, I'm definitely not doing that. So what's the alternative? I can, I guess, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars somehow, and then maybe spend 3 to 4 years in court fighting
He
them,
must
and
be a WoW player, yeah.
Somehow, if I win, then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck. Or maybe I can somehow find a way to engineer a third option, which I call option number 3. Small claims court. Think about it. Small claims court is basically just like big boy court, except it costs basically nothing, and you get a judgment pretty much instantly. So I gathered my friends around a campfire to tell them about option number 3.
One of the thoughts you had was taking the small claims court, right?
No, because it's way too much money to take to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, it's 12,000 at the most, right? 12,500.
Everyone hated option number 3. And I guess it makes sense. We ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily, but then this is what would happen to his $190,000.
Yep. You don't want that.
Giving up. We just need to get creative.
Take them to big boy court. I want to see what's happening.
If you wanted to limit it.
If I wanted to limit it.
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that, though, right?
We could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more, you know.
So here's the pitch.
Wait, they tried to shut down his Patreon account, and Patreon's CEO made a statement in YouTube they will not close his account? Dude, that's based. Holy, and you see how these corporations will always try to find a legal roundabout to just get you, right? They will try to, like, you know, just get the way that you get money, essentially just hurting your funds and all of the legal stuff, just in a legal way, right? Or it's so insane. I really don't want to stick up and rant about it too much. Like, this has been a great video, but we're kind of late already, so we have to close it up. But I have a lot to say about this. I'm gonna finish this video. We're gonna miss a few of the Game Fest stuff. It's fine though.
We have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000, and we get $100,000.
No.
Well, why not?
The reason that this will never work is because of a legal term called claim splitting. Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal. Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times? Think about it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns out that that is actually not considered claim splitting. So basically, if I can find 10 different victims of Bricks and Minifigs, my plan will work. And maybe I don't have to find 10 victims. Maybe I can create them. Starting with myself. First, I signed up for a credit card, and then used that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan. I then used this $10,000 to buy a few Lego sets from Brian. Specifically, these Lego sets, and according to the legal paperwork, they're still Brian's to sell to me. But just in case Bricks and Minifigs tries to argue that for some reason this wasn't a legal sale, I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
It's official, we have a public notary approving it. A notary public. We have a notary public approving it. I own these Lego sets now, right?
Once I stamp it, it's all yours.
Here we go.
They got him. Approved.
Pleasure. Congratulations.
It looks like I legally now have $10,000 worth of inventory inside this Bricks and Minifigs store. So I wrote a very stern demand letter to Bricks and Minifigs demanding that they give me all of my $10,000 of Legos back. And they never got back to me. So I'm going to sue them in small claims court, completely separate of Brian. Now that there's 2 crimes committed against 2 completely separate victims, this is not considered claim splitting. So this is when I thought, if the plan works this well for me, it should also work this well for all my friends. So I signed up for a ton of more credit cards, took out a bunch of more money, and each of my friends bought $10,000 worth of Brian's Lego sets.
$10,000 for you? Here you go.
They can't take them to Big Boy Court because that is occupied with Steven Sharif lawsuit. The Ashes of Creation team is keeping them busy. Exactly.
You felt the need to battle.
This is when we realized there's actually a big problem with our plan because we're now all $10,000 in debt, and if we don't pay the banks back soon, the interest is gonna destroy us.
Dude, what's the problem?
We're $10,000 in debt.
Well, how do we solve this, dude? What do we do?
You pay
Just
money.
ask our friends if they have like money to like loan us.
Tommy! I'm in a lot of debt, and I just wanted to know if you have $10,000 to loan me. No?
What?
Dang.
Uh,
Well, it's worth a try. Michael! Do you have $10,000 to loan me?
They're all broke. I know the situation. We're watching
But this
Peak
is one of the
Saga.
numbers
We're
that
about
our
to
friend
end,
Brian
but yeah.
just made about $100,000 from all the
Game
Lego
Fest is
sets he
starting
just sold
soon.
us. I bet he has extra money he could lend us. So we gave Brian a call.
So, we're in a really, really weird...
Yeah, we're just gonna end this video in a couple of minutes. It's just 10 minutes long, and then we can watch the stuff.
pickle right now. I just need $10,000, that's all. I'll give it back. This is weird. I know, it's crazy, but like...
I can see about it, but...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh my god, sure.
Brian legally gave each of us a $10,000 loan, which allows us to now pay back the banks to avoid interest. And it says in the paperwork that once we win these court cases against Bricks and Minifigs, we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, and we promise once we win this lawsuit, we'll pay you back.
Yeah, we'll pay you right back.
And if you're thinking, wait, how is all of this legal? There has to be some type of catch. And you're right, there is. It's called sales tax. But luckily for us in Oregon, there is no sales tax. It's one of the only states that doesn't have it. This means that we can just keep selling Lego sets back and forth to each other over and over for free.
Man.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we
You gotta love the
start?
law.
You're gonna go to the top and start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet. The best part is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah, all of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day, where I'm still talking to Josh on the phone. Yeah, Josh
shit.
has no
It was
clue
different
that we've been
timelines. It was
preparing
like
all of
Memento.
these court cases against him for the last month. He's about to be in for the surprise of his life.
You have like, I guess until the store closes, I guess, to get the Legos back if that's the way you want to go. But if not, I guess we'll serve the papers today and then go to court.
How are you gonna serve the papers today?
No, figure it out.
That's not how it works. Are you young? That's not how the world works.
What?
It's not how the world works. Well,
What do you
we're gonna
mean by
do it.
that?
We're gonna make the world work that way today.
Well, Bricks and Minifigs knows the deal. Get the Legos back before the store closes, or they get served court papers. And now we wait. And then waiting got kind of boring, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the day promoting my We Steal From Old People company. Go to www.westealfromoldpeople.com for some awesome merch. And
Damn.
if Bricks and
I'm gonna check
Minifigs
their
calls the
site
police
later.
on me for doing this, and they owe me $5,000 more. I've been advertising my company for a pretty long time now, and I've gotten no reaction from Bricks and Minifigs. So I'm sending in a secret undercover agent to see how they're handling the situation from the inside.
Oh no!
Well, they closed early on us. I think they were afraid of my lawsuit. So we decided to go bowling again. Oh, no way, no way, no way. Shut up.
You got it. I'm gonna fast forward a bit.
It's go time.
Okay,
The
there we go.
funniest part about yesterday was when I was talking to Josh on the phone, he totally thinks that I just made all of this up in the moment. When the actual reality is, we've been planning this court case for months. But I'm not complaining, because if Josh thinks it's fake, then he probably won't show up to court. And if Josh doesn't show up to court, we just win by default.
Yeah.
So before I serve him any court papers, I'm actually first gonna confirm Josh's beliefs and do something super duper fake. Like give him a world record for the most amount of Legos ever stolen.
Not everyone can say that they're the best in the world at something.
Exactly. They're Omega level trolls.
We ready? Hi.
Hello.
I am Ryan with the Guinness World Record Association, and
No way.
I think you're expecting this actually. This is an award for most Legos stolen by
Bro,
any company.
She's out of it. She's out of it.
Stolen by a single franchise.
Game Fest starting? Yeah. I'm gonna we're gonna fast forward a bit.
You don't know anything about this.
No idea.
We're gonna skip the commercials. It's fine. I really wanna. I'm invested. I'm invested into this. This is such a great video.
Call
I am
the.
the manager.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
And you weren't expecting it?
I was not expecting it.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, Bricks and Minifigs will probably also think it's fake, which is now perfect timing to serve all of these real court papers. But to do this, I need a lot of people. So I started recruiting some people with a game of hacky sack.
Oh! Here's your legal paperwork.
You have been served.
The first lawsuit has officially been served. Good luck, guys.
Here's my resume.
It started. Can you guys link me so I can I can just watch it quick?
Everything was going exactly to plan. Well, until this happened.
We only have 5 minutes on the video.
Yo, can we just talk real quick?
I think Josh told this employee to close
What are you
down the
watching?
store early.
I watched some losers steal 200K worth of Legos, and now they're essentially being shut down by the court and stuff. Like a random YouTuber just took down a whole corporation. It's great. It's lovely. We're about to end the video in like 5 minutes.
To avoid any more lawsuits coming in.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up, she started closing up.
So for the rest of the day, I'm going to continue to advertise my We Steal From Old People company at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. I'm not getting many sales yet, but hopefully if I keep up all this advertising, people will eventually start believing in my company.
It's freaking out over this PC law.
Yeah, we had to close early today, so
Are you
basically
guys gonna be open tomorrow though?
I don't know. So there's been some guy like harassing us because well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we just steal the Legos.
Yeah.
Guys, they did not do their reveals yet. Stop lying.
Served, and now I'm just gonna fast forward a few months, and
Asmonbold watching it too.
Responded to a
Classic.
single court case we submitted against them. So I called the court to see what the next steps were.
Okay, so I don't see that there's been a response from anybody in the case. Since they didn't respond, you can move
You win by default. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, since Bricks and Minifigs didn't respond, looks like we win by default.
Easy clap.
You won the court case.
Free money.
Wait, what?
GTA 6 announced. Stop lying.
Yeah.
We did it!
Hey, that's fucking crazy, dude. No way.
Yes!
Yeah. Well, I think now it's time to go all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs and collect our money. And I got a cute little piggy bank here that they can put the money in.
And so I traveled all the way back to Oregon to finally collect my money.
You should react to Asmon reacting to Game Fest. Yes.
It truly is a beautiful ending.
We should make it
This
interesting.
entire video, Bricks and Minifigs has been begging me to sue them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a bit, guys. Oh, Jesus.
And there is no more postponing the problem. Now, Bricks and Minifigs
They have to
finally
pay.
has to deal with the consequences for their actions.
So what if theoretically it went to court and it turns out you were wrong? Would you then admit you're sorry for everything?
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah. I give him the inventory, and the judge says I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him.
Okay,
Well, I gotta go
you said
against the judge's orders.
I wanna watch both stream. It's weird watching too. We're gonna make a reaction centipede to like. You're closed? Whoa, what? Temporarily closed?
Dang it!
Why?
I couldn't believe it. Literally one day after we filed motion for default judgment,
They escaped.
permanently closed down the store.
Permanently?
At first, it did feel kind of cool that our plan worked so well, it completely shut them down.
Whoa.
But pretty quickly, it sunk in that we are not the winners here. The only winners today is Bricks and Minifigs. Now,
All the
there's
Legos are
absolutely
there.
no way to hold this store liable for what they did. I guess Bricks and Minifigs was kind of embarrassed by this decision and forgot to mark online that their store is closed. So, over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then being met with this. Bricks and Minifigs didn't even notify any of the kids' parents who booked birthday parties here. So when all the kids would show up, they would just have to sit in an empty parking lot for their birthday.
Damn.
If Bricks and Minifigs is
Little
too scared
Timmy's
to
gonna
show
have
the
a
world
bad
that they're
time,
closed,
but that's a
and the
core
only way to
memory.
let the world know is for me to give them an official closing ceremony.
Oh.
I guess someone driving by happened to take a picture of the sign we put up and posted it on social media. And pretty much immediately, we started
They gained
going
traction.
absolutely viral. The entire world has now seen this crime that Bricks and Minifigs has committed. And because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
God bless.
About this Bricks and Minifigs
4.2 rating to the trash.
It's been over a week. The sign is still up, and people have been traveling from all over just to come and take a picture with this sign.
If you drive through Kaiser, you may have noticed a mysterious sign appear recently outside the closed Mini Bricks and Fig store. Permanently closed, we stole a family's life savings. They sued, we lost. By closing the store, we got out of having to pay the family what we owe them.
That's crazy. They can't make them pay?
His entire place of business to not pay you $100,000. I don't know, like, we didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business. Like, that's almost...
We still gotta get the Legos back.
Which is why, even though Bricks and Minifigs closed down this store, I am not stopping until we get this entire Star Wars collection back to its rightful owner.
I don't know. It's
God bless.
This video's going on for so long now.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't believe me if I told you that this is still literally just the beginning of this Lego story. And if you want to watch part 2, it's live right now on my Patreon at Reckless Ben.
Oh, a Patreon.
And part 2 gets insane.
What the hell?
I like how the Lego
He had a flaming bow!
Also, by subscribing to Patreon is the movie I've been making for the last year.
That's insane.
Dude, there's a cop car every 50
What the hell?
feet.
Okay, we really need to go. Game Fest has started like a couple of minutes ago. Okay, guys, that was crazy. Thank you so much for telling me to watch this video. We're definitely gonna make a follow-up on this one. It's insane. It's the best thing I've seen in like this year starting. I'm not even joking. I'm so glad people are actually putting these absolute evil corporate overlords on display to be shamed, because they should be ashamed of themselves. What they did is absolutely abhorrent. Taking advantage of an innocent personnel and taking his money away from him without no recourse, without anything whatsoever. And they thought they could get away with it. Oh, I'm so glad that they have been caught.